Hey, nice to see you. And a little cameo for my 6-month-old daughter's high chair over here. She's learning. She's learning how to handle the high chair as much as Jen Psaki is learning how to handle the White House press podium. I'm not sure who's making more of a mess.
Well, let's talk about that. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, when she was questioned about the Biden administration's essentially using Trump's playbook on vaccines. Take a look at this.
Following some of the same playbook here. So does the prior administration deserve some credit for laying the groundwork?
Which ones are we following?
Well, for instance, former Trump HHS Assistant Secretary Admiral Brett Giroir has said that you're following 99% of the playbook they created on vaccines. He has said that the prior administration deserves more credit here for at least getting the ball rolling on some of these.
I don't think anyone deserves credit when 500,000 people in the country have died of this pandemic.
Tough. Benny Johnson, your thoughts?
Yeah, right. So this is the same administration that's going to stand behind Biden when he says that there was no vaccine when they got into the White House, when Joe Biden himself is on national TV, on camera, with the vaccine in his arm before he became president. I mean, this is an administration that is absolutely dealing in nothing short of anti-truth. I don't know if you can call it lies. It's a different universe. It's an entirely different universe of made-up facts, and it's really hard to watch, frankly, at times, especially when Americans need to see. There's the footage right there. You can see it. You can see Joe Biden get the vaccine, and then Joe Biden goes on CNN and says there was no vaccine. It's insane. It's I don't know what to call it exactly, but when Jen Psaki goes out and has to stand up for the insanity of this administration and the multiple truths that they're trying to defend, I kind of feel sorry for her. It's almost Sunday. I might even say a prayer for her.
You know, Benny, would you like to see Joe Biden in the briefing room taking some questions from reporters? It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Wow. Wouldn't that be amazing? We're reaching a historic moment. We've been told time and time again, it's history, guys. This is history. Everything is so historic. And they're right, actually. I agree with them. I agree with the libs on this one. History is being made by Joe Biden being the longest standing president without a press conference in his first 45 days, I think, if we're keeping track right now. He's been in office 45 days, and he hasn't had a press conference. Based on the data that I saw, that you'd have to go back to Herbert Hoover to find a president who has spent this long away from doing an actual solo press conference. Really important, though, Herbert Hoover has two things in common with Joe Biden also. One, it's someone who's probably has as good of an economy as Joe Biden is going to give to America, Herbert Hoover. And then number two, Herbert Hoover was the first president that Joe Biden voted for back in 1920.
Okay, little age joke there. On a serious note, though, of course, we are waiting
Did it land? Did it work? It probably didn't work.
No. I think it landed. It landed. It did. But seriously, we are waiting for an address to Congress as well, a State of the Union address. That also hasn't happened. So it makes you wonder if we will ever see that. Finally, for you, Benny, really quick, want to talk to you about another sort of scandal happening in New York State with the governor there and the media treatment of it as well. We'll compare right on your screen. 2 articles, same publication, same author, in fact. You see, talking about Justice Kavanaugh, fear a Justice Brett Kavanaugh. As his confirmation steamrolls ahead, Americans should be terrified. But then compare that with Cuomo. Maybe it's a good thing Andrew Cuomo is still governor. The Me Too movement should welcome due process. Benny, is this another blatant double standard here?
They lie to you. They lie to you. Corporate press and establishment journos are nothing short of the PR wing of the Democratic Party. This reads like a PR press release from the DNC. This is the kind of double standards that you're used to seeing from national corporatist parties. You're used to seeing these kind of double standards, double speak from politicians, and our media is just that. It's a bootlicking, sycophantic profession that has one goal, and that is to defend their side. And so when you look at this kind of egregious double standards, the real question needs to be, who's getting hurt? because in this situation, who's getting hurt are the women who were abused by Andrew Cuomo, allegedly. When you see these allegations and you read these allegations, they're horrific. They're disgusting. I am a father of a little girl. I would be just horrified if this were my daughter. And I feel so badly for these women. And so, yes, due process is something that you should be granted, but it should be something that happens regardless of party or what office you're standing for. It is so egregious to see. And if you're a woman coming forward, you are brave. If you're a woman coming forward in this instance, good for you. We need to unearth the ghouls and the monsters in our government who abuse their power. Andrew Cuomo is one of those people, and he should be